Many people have the misconception that drones are too expensive. They don't even bother to ask about prices because they already know they can't afford it. This is not true. Nowadays you can buy the best drones under $50 and get good products. The fact that they are cheap does not make them less drones than others. You can buy the best drones for less than $50 with the same high quality features as the rest. When it comes to drone experiments, there are three types of people. We have beginners, intermediaries and specialists. For intermediaries and experts, they probably know all about drones. However, for starters, you need to take baby steps. So in this video we are going to talk about 10 best drones for less than $50. I am making this video in the light of my research on various websites and other resources. So let's start the video of our 10 best drones $50 with your like on this video and subscribe to this channel Everyday Unique. So let's get started. Number 10. Eachine E10C Mini. This is an amazing little quadcopter that actually has an HD camera. This little drone is great for learning how to fly and should only be flown indoors. You can try to fly it outside, but its small size makes it very susceptible to wind. The box is surprisingly small, given that this drone comes with a controller. There is no memory card or propeller guards, but given this low price it's not surprising. The design of this drone is very similar to that of the Syma X10C. This drone is powered by a small 12 mAh LiPo battery that will give you flight times of about 5 minutes. The downside is that the battery is not removable, so you will have to plug in your drone for 30 minutes before being able to fly. The controller looks small, but is manageable even in adult hands. There are low, medium, and high speed rates that can be set according to your flight experience. To use the camera, you will need to purchase a micro South Dakota card. The HD camera allows recording of video at a resolution of 1280x720 at a frame rate of 30 fps. The image quality is not amazing, but pretty good given the low price. This is a good cheap mini quadcopter that comes with an HD camera. This is perfect for indoor flying. This drone is a great starter drone for a good price. Number 9. RC Stunt Drone. This drone may be priced low, but it comes with high performance. Its large span allows for more stable flight and agile performance. The propeller guards are great for new flyers. You don't have to worry about damaging the drone when you hit something. You will be surprised at how easy it is to learn to fly this quadcopter. You will master flying after only a few hours of practice. The drone looks big, but you will be surprised at how light it is. This is a very rugged drone, and it can handle crashes. When you are learning to fly, you will be sure to crash a few times. This drone does come with an extra battery, which will give you longer flight time fun. The batteries take about 30 to 45 minutes to charge, and you can expect about 8 minutes of flight. The flight time is a bit on the low side, but you can make up for it by getting a few extra batteries. The box that the drone comes in is also designed to be a practice landing pad, which is a nice additional touch. The one-touch stunt button allows 360-degree mid-air flips. Be sure to only use this feature outside and be flying a bit higher since the drone needs the altitude to perform the flip and recover. This highly durable quadcopter is easy to learn and very fun to fly. You won't be disappointed with this drone since it is on my list of best drones under 50. Number 8. Syma X5C Quadcopter. This quadcopter features a 2-megapixel camera that connects to your smartphone display using Wi-Fi. The flight mode is stabilized by a 6-axis gyro, which allows for smooth and stable flight. There is also a very cool 360-degree inversion function that allows it to do flips. You can expect flight times of about 5 to 10 minutes. Remember that using the camera will drain the battery faster. The camera only has a resolution of 640x480, but you will be surprised at the picture quality. It's pretty good for a low-end camera. The video is recorded on your smartphone, so if there is any latency or dropouts in the video stream, it will be apparent in the final video. To connect your phone with a quadcopter, you will need to download the Syma software for your Android or your Apple phone. When you turn the quadcopter, you'll see a Wi-Fi SSID that will start with FPV. Once you are connected, go into the Syma FPV app, hit start, and you will see the feed from the quadcopter camera. There is a slight delay of about 1 second in the video feed. The flight performance is very stable, even in light windy conditions. It doesn't do too great if you are flying directly into the wind. This entry-level quadcopter has a lot of features despite its low price. The ability to take pictures and video while you fly is very cool. This is a great trainer quadcopter to get into FPV flying and is highly recommended for someone just starting out with flying quadcopters. Number 7. UD818A Quadcopter. This quadcopter is a perfect fit for beginners and novice flyers who are looking to develop their piloting skills before moving up to a more expensive drone. This drone is built to take a beating, but you will want to stay away from flying over asphalt or concrete. The 3.7V 500 mAh LiPo battery takes about an hour to charge. However, on average you can expect an average flight time of only 8 minutes. You will want to stock up on some extra batteries for this quadcopter in order to increase your flying time. The camera is a small lump at the bottom of the drone connected to the body by a power wire. There is a slot on the side where the micro USB card is inserted for video and image storage. The video's quality is only 640x0480 pixels at 30 frames per second. This quadcopter has the speed and quick maneuvering of a small drone and widely spaced rotors of larger drones for more stable flying. Flight stability is further enhanced by 6 gyroscopes. This quadcopter comes with 2 flight modes, low and high. The low mode limits the climbing and turning speed, making it great for beginners. Once you learn to fly properly, you can jump to the high mode which provides faster turning and climbing speed. There is a cool 360-degree inversion maneuver which will make the quadcopter automatically do a flip in the air. This quadcopter is fun to fly for a low price, which is why it is on my list of best drones under 50. Number 6. Akaso X5C. If you are looking to get into flying quadcopter, then the Akaso X5C can be a good choice for you. At first, this quadcopter looks like a cheap plastic model hastily put together. However, you will be impressed by its easy to assemble design and good flight times. This quadcopter is powered by 4 brushless motors that have a low sound emission. The nylon propellers spin to provide you with a maximum speed of 20 meters per second. This drone is powered by a 3.7V 500 mAh battery that will give about 7 minutes of flight time. The drone does not have a charging port, so you will need to remove the battery for charging. This can be annoying since you have to remove a screw to get at the battery. The flight performance is supported by a 6-axis gyro system that provides steady and stable flight. This stabilization allows for quick turns and 360-degree flips at the push of a button. This quadcopter does come with a 1.3MP camera which can take decent quality photos and record in HD. This quadcopter has surprising agility given its price. However, this drone does not fly well even in a slight breeze. However, the drone is very maneuverable and the motors are not too noisy. This drone has great performance given its low price point. Beginners will have no problem flying this quadcopter, especially since it also has a headless mode. If you are looking for a quadcopter with a bit more flight performance, then the Akaso X5C is for you. Number 5. Hubsan X4 H107L. This quadcopter makes the list of best drones under 50 due to design and size. This quadcopter is slightly larger than a typical smartphone and without the battery, hardly weighs anything. Due to its low mass, it's best to fly this quadcopter outside, only when there is no wind. This drone flies best inside and provides a responsive and stable flying experience. This quadcopter has small rubber feet that help to soften rough landings. The Hubsan X4 is powered by a 3.7V lithium polymer battery that takes about an hour charge. On average, you can expect flight times of about 9 minutes. However, if you fly aggressively you will have flight times less than this. You should get yourself a few extra batteries so can have a longer flying session. Outside, you can fly this quadcopter to a range of 30 meters. Along with the quadcopter, you get a basic flight controller, spare propellers, battery, and a USB charging cable. This quadcopter may be small, but don't be fooled by this. The Hubsan X4 is very fast, is very maneuverable, and is highly dynamic. Once your kid gets used to flying this little quadcopter, you can put it into expert mode and really see what this drone is capable of. You will be very surprised by how smooth this quadcopter flies. This quadcopter is excellent for kids to learn how to fly a quadcopter. It is a reliable and durable little drone that will last you a long time. This awesome drone deserves to be on the list of best drones under 50. Number 4. Syma X5C. Syma has made itself a name in the RC market and has released 20 different quadcopters and helicopters, all rather good quality. Though the price for the Syma X5C may be low, you will be surprised by its sleek design and its stable flight dynamics. This quadcopter is easy to learn to fly and is rugged enough to withstand a few rough landings. You will find numerous features and it will certainly not break on its first flight. This drone has a 6-axis gyroscope which provides high flight stability even when it is a bit windy outside. The 360-degree inversion control is a fun feature that allows the drone to roll continuously. The flight controller allows control even at larger distances and is less affected by interference. This quadcopter flies best in light winds. You can get some extra maneuverability by removing the camera and prop guards. The LED lights are a bit dim during the day, so it can be hard to know the drone orientation. You can expect flight times of about 10 minutes without the camera on. The more images you take the less flight time you can expect. The Syma X5C comes with a 2MP 720p HD camera for taking pictures and videos while flying. There is a 2 GB microSD card that stores the videos and images that can then be inserted into a PC for viewing. The camera is rather simple and is fixed in one direction, zoom settings, and focus. You will not get any stunning aerial images, but the camera does a decent job. Its balance of features makes it one of the best drones under 50. Number 3. Syma X11 Hornet. Syma is a very popular brand of quadcopters and is a good entry point for those starting out flying drones. The Syma X11 is a smaller model as compared to some of the other models available from this company. The X11 is a very small quadcopter which can easily be flown inside. The battery takes about 35 minutes to charge with the included USB charger. The transmitter is powered by 4 AA batteries. Once the battery is charged, the red light will turn off on the USB charger, slide the battery into the back of the drone. When you hear a click, you know the battery is properly seated. Connect the battery to the drone and you are ready to fly. This quadcopter performs well outside and can even fly in a light breeze. You can activate the high mode, which allows steeper flight angles to counteract the wind. The controller is made for thumb control and may be annoying for those who fly by pinching the controls. If this really bothers you, you can always remove the thumb pad. There is a flip mode that is really fun to play with. Be sure to only use this outside, as the quadcopter needs room to recover from the flip. Also, be sure you have some altitude before activating this. You can expect to be able to fly this quadcopter to a range of about 30 meters before losing control signal. If you have some flying experience, you may not be impressed by its performance. However, the Syma X11 is a great entry-level quadcopter and is deserving of being on the best drones under 50 list. Number 2. Eachine E10C Mini. This may look like a small toy, but you will be surprised by its performance, given its size. Indoors, the quad is easy to control and has very stable flight. It also has a cool 360-degree flip feature and a headless to make for easier flying. The nylon body material may appear to be cheap, but it's tough enough to survive even the hardest crashes. The propeller guards provide extra protection when you are flying indoors. You don't need to worry about hitting something. For increased indoor safe flying, you can switch to the slow speed. When flying outside, you will want to switch into the fast rate to give you more power and can compensate for windy conditions. Though, you will only want to fly in light breezy conditions. Outside, the propeller guards become a bit of a detriment as the drone is easily affected by the wind. The mini controller that comes with this drone feels a bit small, but the controls are accessible even for adult-sized hands. You can expect a flight time of about 5 minutes on one battery charge. The battery is swappable, so keep a few spare batteries available to increase your flying fun. When the batteries are getting low, the LEDs start flashing to let you know that it's time to land and recharge. You will need about 40 to 50 minutes to recharge the battery. This small drone has great features and a very nice look. Its great features makes it one of the best drones under 50. Number 1. Holystone HS170. This quadcopter has some amazing features that really make it fun to fly and simple to control. This agile drone can perform flips and tricks but also has a camera to take aerial videos and pictures. What makes this quadcopter great for kids is its durability. It comes with prop guards and landing feet that cushion rough landings. The prop guards are curved so they also protect the quadcopter from ceiling impacts. Though this drone is relatively inexpensive, it has a great durable build quality and has 3 different flight modes for to suit both beginner and experienced flyers. The drone also comes with replacement blades in case you break one through intensive flying. The removable battery takes about 30 minutes to charge and you can expect an average of 8 minutes flight time per charge. We suggest that you get extra batteries so you can keep flying. This quadcopter has a headless mode which makes it easy for first-time flyers to get the hang of the flight controls. This is one of the best drones under 50 since this quadcopter offers many features for a low price. It is tough and will withstand crashes and impacts, which a new flyer is sure to do often. All of these features make the Holystone HS170 number 1 on the list of the 10 best drones under 50. So, these were my top 10 drones under $50. Tell me in comment which drone you liked more. All drone Amazon links are available in description. Like the video and subscribe the channel and also set the bell icon to all to get my new videos notification. See you next.